Hello? Oh, wise guy, how are you, sweetheart? I sent a bunch of people with a video from the Young Turks. And what is it called again? Let me just check this out real quick. I want you guys to hear this, actually. Because this is some messed up crap, okay?
And it's not only a disgusting version of history.
That there were...
I want you guys to hear this, because this is, like, really stinking important. Listen to this shit.
Think of someone, obviously I'm not black, but I'm Jewish. Would someone say about the Holocaust, for instance, that there were some benefits for Jews, right? While they were hanging out in concentration camps, you learned a strong work ethic, right? Maybe you learned a new skill.
Did you ever read Man's Search for Meaning? Vic Frankl talks about how you had to survive in a concentration camp by having skills. You had to be useful. Utility kept you alive.
That statement from...
Did you just hear that? That horribleness? Did you just hear that? I mean, I look at this crap and I hear this crap, and to know that it's someone to say out of their mouth that it's a good thing you had skills to be a slave. It's good to be a slave with skills. To know that Greg Gutfeld said this has really, like, peed me off to the point where I'm actually making a video, because I don't want to make a video. I'll be honest. But I gotta, you know, stick up for my Jewish allies. I have to stick up for them as an American, as a human being, as a Christian, most importantly. To go and point out that skills was a good thing during that time is just, it's just so disgusting. Like, these people were being put in gas chambers, okay? Their actual nails were embedded into the concrete walls. Do you know how hard you would have to scratch for your nails to be embedded into concrete? That's how much pain and panic and suffering they were in. It was all their will trying to tear that concrete wall down. I want you to see this video by the Young Turks. It's a very good instructional video that really needs to be in the human consciousness, because a lot of humans lately, they've been very apathetic. Very apathetic. Not good people at all. You know, someone's saying they're suffering, instead of being like, oh, they're suffering, these people, these apathetic people are like, oh, really? Are you sure you're suffering? We need to see all your medical files to see if you're suffering or not. Like, instead of believing the person that, like, I have an illness, you know, I'm suffering. Most people are apathetic to that now. Just like the Nazis were apathetic to the cries of the children screaming out. and I want to thank the Biden administration right now for putting mental health as a center point on focusing right now, because I honestly think, sir, Mr. Biden, that the human race has gone down this apathetic road of not caring for others, not believing others, always thinking that someone's up to something, that type of apathetic, weird thing that's been going on. They need therapy. And I honestly think it should be, at this point, should be forced therapy for some people. Like get some kind of court judge or something to like force it upon them. Like court ordered therapy, because they're really evil. And they really need to learn empathy and compassion for others. And if this is coming out of Greg Guffield's mouth and another Jewish woman he's with, I'm not sure, sorry, that Jewish woman right there, sorry about that. We really need therapy at that point. You would think that if their grandmothers, their old Jewish grandmothers heard that, it would make them want to vomit. It would make them so sick to their very soul that they would say this, knowing what the people in the concentration camps came from. Like, I'm going to be 40 in August, okay? I'm going to be 40 in August, and I know my generation, the first half of my generation, because technically I'm a millennial, but I definitely am more a Gen X, but I'm so close to Gen X that it's just ridiculous. But the first half of the millennials, okay, I'm going to say that. People who were born in the 80s, early 90s, those people, okay? We were taught in our schools to see propaganda and acknowledge when propaganda is being presented before us. This bitch right here, this one, I'm not pointing to Anna, I'm pointing to this one. She is condoning one of the most dangerous things that mankind has ever fucking done. Okay? She is condoning that. She is condoning that slavery is good, and slavery is never good. Okay? I will say that. Slavery is never good. I don't even like that it's in the Bible. That's how much I don't like slavery, okay? But then again, I worship Jesus Christ, and he sets the slaves free. Amen?
Amen.
Amen. Okay? God wants us to be free. Every human being, okay? Everyone. God wants us to be free. Not held in cages for corporate America, which is what her and her news corporation represents, is everything that is evil of mankind. They serve the mammon. They serve the money. Not money to survive, but money to see how many points they can get. You know what I mean? So they can go flaunt to the other rich people and be like, look, this is how much money I have. No integrity. No integrity. Fox News has no integrity after allowing this to be aired. No integrity.
And you should, you know what you should also do?
What?
Is you can very easily destroy the argument they have too.
Absolutely.
They're trying to say that these were good job skills that they were potentially gaining in the Holocaust and slavery. That's the argument, right?
Yes.
What kind of skills are you going to gain in those situations?
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
line workers, or cotton pickers. Give me a break. Because what the Jews were doing was helping in the war effort with on the Nazi side. They were enslaved to like make garments and make arms and stuff like that. That's what they were doing in terms of work. That's line work. It's crap work.
Yeah,
So
and
they
the
weren't
whole
getting
time
good skills.
They weren't eating right either.
Starvation absolutely was going on.
Working until they can barely even lift a hand
Right.
up. You see the old pictures of let me put that, the old pictures of the Holocaust, and
Yeah.
these people were starving.
Yes. There's absolutely nothing positive and no positive job skills. Your positive job skills you're getting in slavery is line work. And literally anyone can do that. So it's not a valuable skill you're learning.
Look at these men.
Starving.
They didn't even have proper clothing. They just put them on some kind of like, almost, it looks like a
A
nightgown.
loincloth. Like Jesus, they just they threw cloths over these people. Oh, there's your clothes, guys.
And
this is positive, though.
This was their cages. That was a prison.
No, look,
It's a prison.
Put the picture of the guys back up there because it's so powerful, folks. You need to see this, okay? When you see those men on the side over there on the big picture on the right, when you see them, these people weren't slaves. They were getting job skills. This is how absolutely deranged the Republican corporatocracies become. That they would try and put this in front of you and expect you to eat it like a steak when it's a massive steaming pile of that. Okay? These people were being absolutely eviscerated, their souls sucked out. And you have a corporate news organization that's backed by this disgusting party that's trying to make you go, oh, okay, I'll eat that. You better not eat that because it's going to be you.
Exactly. It's times like this when we're hearing this type of propaganda that Fox News keeps pushing and MAGA keeps pushing.
Yeah.
If you put 2 and 2 together, they are Hitler 2.0.
Yeah. And as
Okay, Trump is talking about taking anyone who's considered socialist or communist and putting them in camps. Hello?
denying entry to the country. Yes.
Hello? This right here looks like the camps they have down at the border.
Definitely.
Children.
Absolutely.
Okay? I'm just trying to put a little awareness out here.
And then let's back it up also with one of the think tanks of the Republican Party has put forth this new plan for executive power.
Oh yeah, they want to do what Israel just did and take away the power that the Supreme Court has.
The separation of powers. They want to concentrate the power in the presidency and nothing else, and you have a dictator. That's what the Republicans want to do now. Because they got so butthurt.
Yeah.
Out of their minds butthurt that Joe won. It's insane. But this will happen.
They want to cut Social Security.
Yeah.
They want to cut Medicaid.
Yep.
Do you not realize where we're getting to, where we're going to?
It's a fact.
This is going to be us if we allow this to happen. I'm just saying.
Yeah, keep MAGA people out of government.
Yeah.
If you got to vote and you don't want to vote, look, you have to. You have to vote the other way. And you might hate the Democratic Party. Yeah, I hear you. But these people, the other ones are going to do that. These pictures, they want to do this.
And for the people saying it looks like Rev to be smartasses, he doesn't look like that.
Not at all, dude.
He looks actually very fit lately.
Okay, whatever.
And it's really a big turn on.
Good, that's good.
But,
Well, I could show that, and they'll say that I'm malnourished. I'm not at all.
no.
I'm fine.
No. We were eating rice together yesterday. He made a really good rice.
Thank you. That was, I told you, I prayed over it, and I said, Jesus, you got to give this flavor.
Right.
So the Lord totally was like, okay, garlic, salt, gotcha. Okay, I'll amp it. And then boom, that's what you tasted. So
It was so good.
yeah, Jesus did that.
Thank you, Jesus.
That's right. Absolutely.
But this is just evil. Okay? This is just evil. Look at, they even put the Holocaust right here.
Yeah. One of the context windows. Yeah.
The Hebrew Shoah, Yiddish, and Hebrew Korban, destruction. The systematic sponsored killing of 6 million Jewish men and women and children. 6 million!
Shoah. That's
And
how-
millions of others by the Nazi Germany and its collaborators during World War II. The Germans called this the final solution to the Jewish question. The word Holocaust is derived from the Greek holocaustin, a translation of the Hebrew of olah, meaning a burnt sacrifice offered whole to God.
See, and that's beautiful that they embed that in there because they were innocence that was literally a burnt offering to God.
But watch this Young Turks video. It's watch. Greg Gutfield makes horrifying assertion about Holocaust victims.
Mm-hmm.
It's awful. It's awful. And it's the most evilest thing I think I've ever heard. Is that it's a good thing to have a skill when you're a slave. I can't. That makes my soul hurt. It feels like it's ripped out. My soul. Just like, why would that come out of your mouth?
It's propaganda, and there's a reason they're doing it because they really want to do things.
They want to
like
go
this.
back to the old ways.
Authoritarianism.
Yeah. Not good. They don't believe in freedom. Okay? You look at these MAGA folks and you listen to what they say. They don't believe in freedom and they certainly don't love the country.
No.
Okay? Everything they say is something hateful toward the country.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is hateful toward the country. The country's no good. The country is evil.
Well, that's because they have transitioned.
Yeah.
Because Trump said at Jan 6, he said, you're going to have to fight like hell to have your country. And that was the turning point when they started thinking, we have to be aggressive.
Yeah.
He said it. You're going to have to fight like hell. And everything changed. The whole MAGA movement changed when he said that.
That's true.
Yeah. They started like, oh, you mean violence. We get you.
Yeah.
And then
And that's not good. Violence, listen, I've been to jail because of violence. Violence,
Me too.
yeah. Violence is never good. You don't want to go to jail.
No, you don't.
You don't want to go to jail. You really don't want to go to jail. Okay, violence solves nothing. All it does is cause your world, your own personal world, a whole lot of trouble.
And the person that you're putting it on.
Yeah, exactly.
It messes everything up.
It messes everything up. I don't believe in war. I don't believe in violence. I learned my lesson
Me
about
too.
violence.
Yeah, Me too.
Okay? I learned that lesson. And to know that these people really are just, it's almost like these gun-toting MAGA people, it's almost like they are just wanting something to happen because they're just so ready to pull the trigger. That's someone who shouldn't have a gun.
That's right.
Okay? That's someone who needs to go to the mental hospital. Okay? They need some time where they can think things through and realize, hey, maybe wanting to shoot someone isn't a good thing. No, you're a murderer in your heart, first of all, and God's going to call you out on that. Christians.
Yeah.
Quote unquote Christians. God's going to call you out over the murder you have in your heart. Not only that, MAGA, you have murder for anyone who doesn't believe in your choice of freedom. Okay? You're going against the trans. They're not doing anything. There's no trans wars or anything. You know, it's like, I mean, come on.
I had something for you.
What?
It flew out my mind.
You look at the gays, you're all against the gays. I mean, look at what freaking, what is freaking name?
Dylan Mulvaney? That
No,
thing
the
with
governor
button.
of freaking Florida.
Oh. I can't do it because I'm going to
Ron
say a
DeSantis.
different name.
Ron DeSantis, okay? Look at what Ron DeSantis is doing. Okay, I'm sorry, I have memory problems. I'm trying to get the doctor to realize this. My therapist does, though. But Ron DeSantis.
You're doing good.
You're
doing good.
Ron DeSantis, look at what he's doing to the state of Florida. I just, he's ruining Disney. He's just, anywhere he stops, he's like, oh, you're having fun? Guess what? You're not going to have fun anymore. Meh. I mean, like drag shows, I mean, come on, that's so dumb.
Then you're going to have to bring up Ben Shapiro after.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to have to bring him up after.
Oh, what is so funny is Ben Shapiro, okay? Ben freaking Shapiro. And what is he doing? What is he doing? He's making a I Hate Barbie doll video. And here he is as a Jewish man making a comedy of people burning to death. I just can't.
It's bad optics.
Oh my God. And then you hear this from Greg Gutfield. I'm just like, I'm really worried about the Jewish people, man.
Well, I want to see if Ben Shapiro actually does a commentary on what was said there at what you're recording. This.
Yeah, I wonder what he would say.
What would he say
Yeah.
to this? Okay, because he would back him up on the slavery thing. Probably.
Yeah.
He'd say, "Oh yeah, some good job skills like knitting."
He did wreck his car. That was God warning Ron DeSantis right there.
There you go.
Ron DeSantis getting in a car accident.
That's correct.
God's like, listen.
He's like, if you love me, you wouldn't be doing this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You better wake up and stop hating on people.
Exactly.
Maybe you will now.
I don't know. I doubt it.
I doubt it too.
He's straight up politician, authoritarian, like just God, and he's creepy, and
Putting fingers.
He's putting fingers, yeah. He likes something in his mouth, if you know what I mean.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm saying it.
I get those vibes from him though.
Ooh, there's gonna be a gay sex scandal.
It could happen, I think, with him.
Yep, there's gonna be a gay sex scandal.
Yeah. It's possible.
Mm-hmm.
There's a look, and he got it.
He does.
He's got that look.
He does.
And the way he's, like his face, when he smiles and laughs, it's so animated.
Oh, it's so weird. It's the
Hey.
weirdest thing I've ever... It's almost like Tucker Carlson's laugh.
Sorta.
You know
Oh
what
my
I
God.
mean?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
That's a very similar dynamic, yeah. People have to look up Tucker.
But I'm
laughing.
just saying, thank you, President Biden, for like focusing on mental health, because all the things we talk to, these people are in poor mental health. They're not thinking correctly.
It's such a needed thing, and that is actually a positive thing you could say about the presidential leadership.
Right.
You can actually say that's positive. That they're focusing on.
Right.
Yeah. It's a good thing.
It's gonna happen. I just like Ron DeSantis. He reminds me of John Edwards.
Kinda.
He reminds me so much of John Edwards. His fake freaking how he talks.
Yeah.
It's so fake. Like everything about him is fake.
Yeah. A facade.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's so fake, and his wife, she's fake too.
Almost animatronic.
Yeah, they act like a couple from the 1950s, and it's like, dude, that's not how relationships are.
Not really.
Sorry.
Not really.
Sorry. We got someone here who's MAGA.
Okay.
MAGA is MATA, and I don't care. Keep throwing your crap. I don't care.
You can have good luck if your party is
enjoy being on the wrong side of history.
I mean, yeah, that's very accurately put.
Enjoy being on the wrong side of history. That's what I'm gonna say.
That's like shaking Hitler's hand and saying, "Hey, what's up?" You know.
Yeah, right.
Like, you're on the wrong side. It's
yeah.
It's very clear.
You didn't see what they did to Hitler in the movie Little Nicky?
Oh.
You might want to.
Hey, do you know what the Republican Party needs to go back to if they want to survive?
Or South Park. That's even better.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Ron DeSantis and Trump. MAGA, baby.
If the Republican Party wants to survive, they need to go back to somebody like Lincoln.
Yes.
Become Lincolns.
Log cabin Republicans, you mean? Hello!
No, but Abraham Lincoln wasn't a log cab Republican. He was married and happily married to his girl, man.
That's what they claim.
Yeah, okay. But we have to go back to
There
him.
is speculation about Lincoln.
I've never heard that about Lincoln.
Really?
No.
Oh.
Never.
I must educate you on that.
I've not heard that. Ever.
Yeah, man.
Never.
Truth.
Well, it wouldn't matter if he was.
No.
At all. The point is his ideology was American and Republican. Correct Republican. He freed the slaves. Can we remember that? Abraham Lincoln was a Republican that freed the slaves.
That's right. That's what they need to be remembered as.
Yes.
As Lincoln's party. You are doing disservice to Lincoln's party.
That very high disservice to Lincoln's party. Yes. It should be the party of Lincoln. Because his thinking was got Christian man on top of it, reading his Bible, smoking weed. Okay?
Right.
That's it. We got to go back to Lincoln if we want to survive as a party. Leave Trump behind. He did his little thing, folks. That's it. It's over. Move on from Trump and find somebody that's like a Lincoln. That's what we need. That's it. Real freedom.
Okay, so basically Biden.
Oh, my Lord.
Biden is pretty much...
He's old enough.
He is old enough. And he thinks like Lincoln.
I don't really have a problem with Joe Biden.
No.
I have to say that. And I think what they've done to Hunter is disgusting.
Oh my God.
And
revenge porn?
Just because he was a drug addict. That's literally the only reason.
I know, right?
Because he was weak and he had stuff that was going on, they steal his laptop and dump this stuff. And they need to be sued.
They do.
Hunter needs to sue them.
He's put a cease and desist, and what's the next thing she does? She fucking flashes his freaking naked self.
Yeah.
With a woman in front of him.
In
a compromising position.
No, in the hearing though. Like,
yes.
She's showing that in the hearing.
Yes.
You're gone. Marjorie Taylor Greene should be kicked out of office for that.
Yeah, we should impeach her, at least.
She should be gone somehow. Censure, whatever you do in the
Well,
Congress.
they kicked her out of that one committee.
Yeah, the Freedom Caucus.
Yeah.
But it's like, you do something like that, you're out. And you have a special election to replace her. That's easy. You can't do shit like that.
Fine, Kamala is the first Asian/black female president. Hell yeah. Don't you want a female president?
Kamala Harris, why did that come up?
Because Biden won't last another 4 years. He's pretty svelte for his age.
Well,
Biden is in better shape than Trump is.
Donnie.
Way better shape. I see Biden always running. He's always running. He's in good shape.
He's rocking.
That dude's gonna last till 100. I don't know what the heck you're talking about.
Joe's rocking the dementia meds.
He is, man. He's doing
going.
great. Yeah, I'm proud of him.
He's going.
I'm proud of him. He's doing what he needs to do. You know? And Trump, he can't run. He cheats at golf. He cheats at golf. Could you imagine Trump running? No, wait. I'm gonna walk a little bit. I think I twisted my ankle.
No, but Trump walks well, though. He's got a very strong gait. Way
better than me.
Well, obviously.
My gait's horrible.
Oh my God, honey. Yeah. And then we have watermelons.
I'll be honest. I'll be lucky if I pass 50. The rate my body's going.
Girl. Pray for the resurrection. You need your resurrection.
I do, man. I need my new wineskin.
You do.
I do. I hate it here.
That's enough.
Yeah, I hate this world. I hate this world. I hate how people have become. God, people have become so evil. They're all conniving planners who, like, twist what you say and try to put you in a box just to make you feel guilty of something that you shouldn't feel guilty for because it's called frickin' freedom.
Yeah.
Something that the MAGA party has forgotten is freedom, because trans people, gay people, they exist in this world and they should have the freedom to be who they want to be.
Like, even
just like you have the freedom to be what you want to be, which is a frickin' asshole.
You would think back to the times of, remember the Tea Party. You remember the Tea Party?
Of course I remember the Tea Party. I was on the news. And my brother had the bigger screen. My brother, he like had these sunglasses and he tied tea bags on his sunglasses. My mother made us go to this Tea Party rally.
Whoa. I thought she was a liberal.
She changes who she's ever with.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, she always changed her political parties based on what's popular at the time.
Oh. Okay, well, I don't need to...
Yeah.
The point is, if you think back to then, the Tea Party would reject the MAGA people.
Yeah.
There's no way that they get along.
No.
Because they weren't, and I'm not anti-conspiracy.
Tea Party was more libertarian than anything.
You think?
Yeah.
Libertarian.
Yeah.
Ron Pauley.
Yeah.
Sarah Palin is a Republican, but she's kind of like, yeah, my dad has guns buried underneath his front yard. So she's like patriot, like truther type. Sarah Palin. She was the face of the Tea Party.
Why does it always have to be about the guns with people, man? It's like you guys just want violence.
Second Amendment. It became a big issue.
It's stupid.
Because the liberals like to say that they want to limit guns. So the other side goes, no, hell yeah, guns everywhere. It's Hegelian dialectic, everything.
Oh shit, my phone's dying. I'm at 5%.
Bro, you gotta plug it in.
I'm trying to, bro.
Have an issue.
There we go. I got that. I checked it out.
Go check it out. Wendy, you should go check it out. You're not going anywhere.
No.
We watched The Shining not too long ago.
That's true.
What do you think?
But-
Do you think Kubrick put stuff in that about the moon landing? Do you believe it? I was curious if you believe that.
I will not say it over the internet.
Okay, fair enough.
There you go.
That's a fine answer.
There we go.
That's cool.
But, where was I? I saw you and I thought you were hot, so,
Oh, okay, sorry.
yeah.
Sorry about the hotness.
Yeah, you turned me on, baby.
Yeah, you're hot too, babe. You're my girl.
Thank you.
You're a very hot girl.
But, I'm just saying, I am an American because I believe in freedom. Plus, I was born here. That helps. But I am an American. I believe in freedom. The Holocaust and slavery is opposite of freedom.
That's right. Tell him.
And if you actually love America, you would love freedom, which means you would hate slavery and this.
Hmm? You should run, honey.
I just Republicans, please, can you please get your morality back?
Yeah.
Fox News, can you please get some morality?
You know what scares me, though, Shannon, the most?
What?
At this point, I've heard both sides on the extreme ends, say that they would not be against the idea of putting the other side in a re-education camp. I've heard both sides say that now.
Yes.
That's scary.
What you need to realize is you live in a, it's the Hegelian dialect.
Every time it is.
Yeah.
They love that move.
The Hegelian dialect.
They love it. Divide
you-
and conquer. It's
Yeah.
so effective, you know? You gotta stay loving Jesus and stay loving freedom.
I have no morals or values.
Well, then we really
that's-
can't have a conversation
Nah,
at that point.
nah. Enjoy being a sociopath.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say.
That's all you could say.
It's a joke. You said it.
Okay.
Am
well,
I supposed to know it's a joke when I can't even hear you?
Like, okay, you're joking then. That's cool.
How could I hear said voice inflection if there was no voice inflection to know if it's a joke or not?
Exactly. A lot of the people that we used to go around with had that view
Yeah.
because we were in the debate community. So a lot of people were moral non-realists.
Which is stupid.
That's insane.
It's dumb.
It's a really, really insane take on things, for sure.
Yeah. It really is.
Insane.
It is insane.
But when you see stuff like this and they're actively pumping it into the propaganda pipeline, you know something real bad is coming. And then you put that together with the fact that the Republicans have come up with this new plan to make the executive branch basically an authoritarian dictatorship. you put those two things together, and you're hearing them say this stuff. They're going to fill up the FEMA camps with people that they don't like.
Well, I'm done for.
Well, you're not an on-record communist or socialist, so I think you're safe. Because that's what Trump said. Trump said, if you are a communist or a socialist, you will not enter this country under my reign. He said that.
Yeah, but you're having this dystopic view that he's gonna win, and I don't see that coming.
I'm saying that the party's thinking that way.
Yeah.
So just forget them and get them out. Like, fast. That's scary.
I agree with you, Van. They aren't people. They're...
automatons of the state. They're like state-run robots. Like,
you don't even know what we're talking about. I can't say it online, but...
Oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah. But go on.
What people? Oh, you can't say that word. Okay.
Yeah.
I have no thoughts on that except, capital punishment to the highest extent. But anyway.
Yes.
That's how I feel about them.
I think it should be done to people who insurrect the country.
Well, we should be clear. I mean, we could get into January 6th, but...
I'm sorry, if you go against your own country, you definitely shouldn't be part of society.
That was a mess. And
yeah. There's some people that realize, oh my God, I was lied to. Yeah, you were big time.
Well, and it's really weird because you had Alex that day, like, cosplaying a general.
Uh-huh.
He's on his Hummer with the bullhorn. He's saying stand down. He's saying stand down. Do you hear me? He was doing the right thing. He was saying stop it now. You're going to get in massive trouble for this. I think that's going to save him at the end of the day. Because when Trump said stop, Alex said stop, and they still did it.
He waited hours.
I know. He might still be in shit for it. Who knows? Because they're rounding people up for that. But he was like cosplaying a general that day. And it does look like an internal conflict. It almost looked like a civil war. Nearly. But there were feds instigating as well. That's definitely a thing. One of these guys admitted, one of the biggest guys that were there that said, we're taking it tomorrow. You remember that clip on TYT? He never got charged. Why?
Yeah.
That is a big question. Why? The guy's a Fed. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
So there were federal agents instigating as well.
You guys look into the Tupac thing lately?
Oh my God, Tupac.
How, what was his, Keef something.
Because he likes Keef. Sweet.
Well,
Smoke some Keef, bro.
Well, Trump's, like, for instance, Trump is always complaining about this police raid, which was, hey, can we come in and see what you got? Yeah. And then finding the boxes and then saying, all right, we got what we need. See you, sir. And then they leave. And then you see something on Tupac, and you got the whole raid of police. Stand up, put your arms up, everyone with their guns all pointed to him to search his house.
Right, Watermelon?
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
What is it? Let me see. Recently uploaded. Oh, we did see that one. All right, look at this stuff.
I see you looking at me.
Not that.
Here's it.
Okay.
Do it. Mommy, just do it.
Over copyright,
Oh,
too.
no.
You get copyrights.
Can you just...
You mute it.
There, I'll mute it.
God.
I don't. Those things do work, though.
Okay, there's an app for you.
Okay. Put this on.
Shakur murder investigation. ABC News is learning more about the target of this week's police search and what they took from his home. Kana Whitworth has the latest on the investigation, unsolved for nearly 3 decades.
30 years.
Shocking new details in the latest investigation of the 1996 unsolved murder of legendary rapper Tupac Shakur. ABC News learning the search warrant executed Monday in Las Vegas was at the home of Dwayne Davis, known as Keefe D, just
Keefe D,
miles
bro.
away from where Tupac was gunned down during a drive-by shooting. ABC News obtaining this exclusive video of armored vehicles driving down the suburban street just after 10 p.m.
It's not moving around.
That's a
Put your
raid.
hand up.
Video obtained by
Yes,
TMZ.
my point exactly. That is a raid.
Definitely.
Put your hands up. Okay? That is a raid, MAGA.
Yeah, that was not done to Trump. He likes to say,
And I'll show you the difference.
I did everything right and they indicted me. Her cat's name was Vagina.
Okay?
The FBI has executed an
Look at
unprecedented
this.
search warrant at President Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate. I'm Cynthia Segueda.
And I'm Chris Lawrence. The circumstances surrounding this search aren't entirely clear, but we
Okay.
know the Justice Department has.
One police car with his things on.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's not a raid, Don.
That's not a raid. Okay? They showed you just recently, because of Tupac, what a raid is supposed to look like.
Yes.
Of course, they had to do it to a black man because, you know,
Well, it's likely to be a black man that was involved. huh?
white supremacy.
Okay.
I apologize for that.
Yeah. That's true. But see, even the media, like, capitulates and says FBI raids former President Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate.
Correct.
They capitulated and called it a raid to sensationalize it.
That is not this.
Meanwhile, we're also getting more details on the
No.
Tupac.
Was at the home of,
Wait.
according to the
No.
warrant, police seized
That's like SWAT. You got SWAT.
Okay? Put your phone down. Put your hands on top of your head. Hands on top of your head right now. Did Trump get that?
No. And they got their lights on, blaring, and they got a van. There's an actual, like, armored truck.
Yeah,
there.
this was 5 days ago.
Yeah.
5 days ago. They just showed you what a real raid looks like. Because it's a black man, and they have to be racist as crap.
Yeah. 'Cause they-
ACAB, baby.
No, I don't believe in ACAB at all. I don't believe in ACAB one bit.
Neither do I, I'm
No,
just saying.
it's not true. Yeah.
But seriously, this is messed up. This dude wasn't guilty of anything, hasn't been indicted or anything, okay?
No.
But he gets that treatment.
It's ridiculous, yeah.
Compared to Trump, all he gets is one police car at the front of the entrance of the freaking Mar-a-Lago.
And that is appropriate for one reason. He's a former president.
I don't give a crap.
But he whined about
We
it.
should all be treated equally in this society we call America. Okay?
Well, Donnie...
That man should have gotten the same treatment, especially since he wasn't guilty of anything.
True. That's ridiculous and he should sue. But here's the thing. Donnie will not stop whining. He's dedicated to whining about it.
That's true.
Yeah. He loves to whine. And he loves, more so than even being at the top of his game in real estate and stuff like that, he values being the martyr more. He likes it.
Yeah, dude.
He loves being a messianic figure. He loves it.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I thought this thing with real estate was great, getting all these new
But
buildings.
to MAGA, especially to MAGA, that's what a raid looks like.
True.
Okay?
Yeah.
And that's why there is a thing called white supremacy, because that happens to black people every day.
Yeah, that's true.
For no reason. other than they need information? Why didn't he get a court order to be like, can you bring in these papers or this information we need? Why doesn't he get that same treatment as the president did? I think that man should have gotten that.
Yeah, I agree.
Same treatment. Like, respect people's boundaries, man. That type of shit can go down really bad when you go to people like that.
It makes him look extremely guilty without any trial, too.
Yeah.
It's poisoning the well with the guy because the neighbors around him are like, what is going on?
Yeah, and they automatically, like, they're drug dealers. They gotta be drug dealers.
And we have experienced that BS. It's ridiculous.
It is.
You see the cops come and people get scared. And
because of that stuff.
Yeah.
Stop doing that stuff, cops.
it's wrong.
Like I'm telling you, stop doing that to people who aren't guilty for shit.
They haven't been convicted of nothing. They were just going to get...
Yeah, it's innocent people who are proven guilty, man. Stop putting innocent people in handcuffs and taking them to freaking the police station. Have you ever thought that people might, if it'd be like, come down to the police station this time, around this time, and we'll have a talk. Why can't you do that for us?
Well, you know, a warrant...
Yeah.
A warrant is like a pre-indictment. And it's a bullshit document if you really think about it.
But you shouldn't be coming in guns blazing and crap like that.
No.
Like they did to this poor man who's innocent.
Well, we don't... They're investigating him, right?
The only reason why they're investigating him is because he lived a couple blocks when Tupac was murdered. I think they're just trying...
They gotta have more than that.
Yeah.
They gotta have some kind of pictures they think he has or some... They're looking for a picture or a digital file or something because they took his computers.
That's a good point, Van. He says, unfortunately, it's not the cops' fault. It's the higher-up side that tell them what to do.
Yeah, because it's like they want to pre-indict this guy. Like,
yeah, stop doing that.
Pre-crime bullshit.
Okay?
After the fact.
We all know who killed Pac, and he's in jail right now. So there's nothing to worry about. And yes, I'm talking about Suge.
Well, he's the one that ordered it, yeah.
It is Suge Knight, man. I'm telling you how Snoop acted and all the people surrounding that. I feel so bad for Snoop. He had to see that stuff go down.
He's got pain because of it.
He every year I've been on Instagram, MySpace, wherever Snoop is, I've been there, okay? Because I love me some Snoop Dogg. Okay? But every year, he's mourning that dude's death.
Yeah.
Every year, it's like you see him and you see Snoop get really sad. And he posts a bunch of stuff about Tupac. When normally when you see Snoop Dogg and him posting... Do you know he has his own Twitch, by the way? He twitches, too. It's always basketball or football games and stuff, but that's what Snoop's into.
NBA 2K 23.
Yeah, I know. Right? That's just what he's into. But...
Yeah. They're fun.
But Snoop Dogg, the amount of mourning this man goes through...
Pain.
It takes a while for him to get back to feeling silly again. I'll just say that.
That's why he needs his bud.
Yeah.
Needs it.
Yeah. Like Snoop needs weed.
Absolutely.
He does.
His blood.
I love him so much.
His blood is THC oil.
He's a good bro. Yeah. Snoop is such a good bro. And he loves children. I love it. He has his own little children's YouTube channel where he raps with the kids and teaches them the ABCs and certain things. I love it.
And good mental health.
In good mental health.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Affirmation.
And I honestly, I have to say to the American society, you all need some mental health. COVID has destroyed some of y'all's minds, and it's a good thing that you go to therapy. It's never a bad thing. But the thing is we need more therapists. Which means I probably should go back to school. Because people need people like me. You know, people need a therapist. People need to like have someone be like, yeah, you messed up, but it's still gonna be okay. Yeah, that's a messed up situation, but it's still gonna be okay. Because I have to tell me that stuff every day of my life. Because, like, it's just, ooh. Life is ooh to me. You know, it's just, it's a painful experience every day of my life. Like, literally painful. Not just emotionally painful. It's emotionally painful, too. But I've been learning how to just enjoy life one moment at a time. You know what? And trying to, like, yeah, there's a lot of bad things that's going on, but still no reason to panic because a lot of bad things are going on. You could still find joy in your life. Ooh, I like that. I like you, Van. You're awesome. He says, you know, I know it sounds weird, but if we had a Republican president and they were required to have a Dem VP or vice versa,
whoa,
that might keep freaking balance to the force.
That's a fantastic idea.
Yeah, man.
That's a very good idea. And give the vice president more power, too, because they really are figurehead.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Oh, I'm a girl. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry, honey. I don't mean to. I can barely see your picture. But I'm sorry. I'll remember. Instagram bugging out on anyone else? I heard it was. It's not for me.
I'm just running TikTok all the time, so I don't know about Instagram.
But no, this is ridiculous that a normal civilian has to be treated this way, and Trump gets nothing, and he bitches and bitches.
Oh, is that the only reason you put this up?
Yeah.
Was for that, okay.
Yeah. I mean, it just seems unfair and unequal treatment. He's always talking about the DOJ being weaponized. That's the DOJ being weaponized, is that.
Yeah. Pretty nice.
Is when people get that for being innocent. They just wanted information. You had months to put out your information, Trump. Months. This dude didn't even know. He didn't even get any warrant or like or warning or anything, man. It just boom. That's so traumatizing to a person. And it can cause a person to hate cops and not trust them. Like, if I was president, I would put a stop to that bullshit. Because that was unwarranted.
Yeah. I agree completely.
She wishes she had the dangly dangles.
Okay. All right.
But if I had a D, I'd have a bigger paycheck.
Maybe.
That is so true.
That ain't right either.
No.
That's a classic feminist demand.
Equal pay?
Yeah, that's a fundamental feminist thing.
That's why feminism needs to exist, because it helps establish what we need as people.
That's true.
They're nothing but activists to help women. And that's okay.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Let people be who they want to be. But stop this violence nonsense. There was no reason for these police to do that because they just wanted to see what he had in his house. They don't know if he would be uncooperative or he would... They didn't know that. He probably would have been cooperative. Like, yeah, come on. Oh, you want that? Yeah, I have it. Come here. Let me show you.
In most cases.
If they needed to question him... Because this dude was apparently in the car of the person who was shooting at Pop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which means he's an accomplice.
He may have been around it.
Maybe he didn't know he was going to pull out the gun or stuff, and he didn't say anything because he didn't want to get in trouble with the law.
Well, the thing is...
Which is normal.
In this case, if you were around at all, then you're part of it. If you were around at all. Especially if you're in the car of the guy that shot him. If you're in the car with the guy that shot him, you're an accomplice. Because you know a lot. You gotta know. You have to know.
Yeah, he should have went to the cops right away, and he probably wouldn't... This wouldn't have happened, I guess.
Well...
20 years later.
The guy said, the one dude, they were questioning him, and the guy goes, rules of the street. That's it. That's like I'm saying I take the fifth. I'll tell you everything, but when it comes to ratting somebody out, rule of the street. That's all they say. They won't say anything else.
Well, he's afraid for his own life.
Yeah.
And his family's.
Yeah, because that's what they do.
Because cops, this was so stupid they did it this way.
Yeah, I know.
So stupid, because they put an alarm onto this guy's head and his family's heads.
Absolutely. And that's probably intentional.
I mean, Suge Knight might be in jail, but he still can make a freaking call and be like, yo, do it.
That's all he needs to say. That's it.
And then, there you go.
That's it. One call.
Hang up. Yo, do it. What were you talking about?
And it all be understood what it means because it's in the media.
Yeah.
You make that man go black soon.
What
today.
you did was put a big, giant red mark on that guy's head and his family's.
Yeah, that's true.
Police shouldn't have done this. They should have been more smart.
Why would he do Keefy D like that?
I know, right? Maybe they were secretly looking for some pot.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Maybe.
Oh, I know they raid houses to steal the crap and then leave and laugh about it.
That's, like, real illegal. They don't care.
They don't care?
No. Hey, I know from
lawyers won't take a cop lawsuit. They won't.
I know for a fact that from Glenwood, when that happened at, not Glenwood, the other place, the Habitat, when we got swatted at the Habitat, they took my box of hats, man.
I know they did.
My Revelation News beanies that I had.
Yeah, they all laugh and they have the Revelation News beanies.
That's
what really. Never mind, I ain't gonna say it online.
It's wrong, dude. What's wrong?
Aw, love you too, Amy. See, Van? Exactly. Exactly.
What watermelon?
Like,
Yeah,
man, they really gotta be more smarter with this stuff, man. I feel bad for Keith, man. Because I would understand why he doesn't want to talk to cops. I understand that. They shouldn't have done that. I think he was taking it to an underage party. Oh my God, no. Ah. That's so bad. That's so bad. I need my wingman. But see, them calling Trump, what happened to him, a raid, nah, nothing compared to KFD. Like, they just put a cop car in front of it, and they're very silent and respectable about that. That should be with every American. Cops need to be more like that. McCarthy slams Biden's treatment of Trump after raid. Biden didn't say anything. Biden's not a part of this, okay? I know Trump is saying that they're weaponizing the DOJ, right? They're weaponizing the DOJ. He keeps saying that. But the thing is our DOJ has nothing to do with the executive branch. They're completely separate entities.
That's correct.
Okay? They keep it separate for a reason, so a president can't overexert his power.
And can we say that Joe Biden's behavior has been very good in all this? He has not even really spoken of anything about Trump at all. He's ignoring it. And that's to be commended.
It's smart.
Well, it shows his presidential... Like, he acts like a president, Joe.
Yeah.
Like a good president, actually.
Yeah. Because this has nothing to do with him.
No. But you have the MAGA people that are trying to say the Biden crime family, and it's just Hunter, and he had a drug problem.
He got a drug problem after his brother died.
Exactly.
His brother died and he started using drugs, and people want to humiliate him over that.
The hell
like
is that?
That can happen to any one of us.
Yeah.
Is you getting that depressed? You're telling me you wouldn't get depressed over your brother dying? You're a liar.
But then dumping his porn too. It's like,
I know if I heard one of my brothers died, I would. Oh my God! I'd probably scream, like I did with my dad. I love my brothers so damn much. Or my sister dying, man. I love my sister.
Yeah.
It's just, maybe Hunter wasn't perfect, but he wasn't running anything. He wasn't part of the government at all. Well, you look at Trump, and his daughter had a position, the son-in-law had a position, his sons had positions within the White House. That's corrupt.
I don't think his sons had any official role. They were in the media. And Eric barely is in the media at all. It's Don Jr. that's so hopped up on whatever he's on, man.
Right?
I don't know what he's sniffing something, I think.
Like, nah. He wants to talk about the corrupt Biden family.
Yeah.
How about the corrupt Trump family whose whole organization, Trump Incorporated, was on tax fraud?
Mm-hmm.
or all the other freaking stuff you've been guilty of, and you want to say that Biden's freaking corrupt, and it's like, what did Biden do? Corrupt on what? And they never say, he never says what is Biden corrupt on. Never.
Well, Trump, like, structured his finances like a Ponzi scheme. He had shell corporations and all this type of stuff to shield from taxes. That's how he got out of all this, with shell corporations.
Yeah.
Like, his planes would have a company assigned to the wealth, which is like Trump Air Incorporated or something.
How about this? Trump, I'll prove that he doesn't do shit, man. Erie, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, oh boy. This is sad.
What he did in Erie, Pennsylvania, it says Donald Trump to hold rally in Pennsylvania. That's not true. Actually, you go to the Young Turks. Where is it? Oh, right here.
I am.
Mayor stands up for city after being stiffed by Team Trump. That's Erie, Pennsylvania. He stiffed the city of $35,000 in a 2018 rally.
Yeah. But it's true, he does want to hold another one. He wants to have a rally in Erie.
It pisses me off that the Supreme Court didn't approve Biden's student debt forgiveness either.
That would, yeah, he talked about it.
Yeah.
And everybody thought he was going to do it, but it never happened.
So he stiffed a whole city, taxpayers, of money, and he owes them. So what does Erie say for this coming up, I guess, Trump rally? He has to pay in advance before he comes to Erie, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, because you didn't pay us before, man.
Yeah, you better pay us this time.
That ain't right.
You gotta pay in advance, dude. You know?
It should be that way anyway. Like, oh yeah, put it on my credit. You know? If Don says put it on my credit, it's probably a bad idea.
It probably is.
You might not get it back.
No. Former Trump lawyer already failing at her job. No shit. Anyway.
Twitter's actually dead.
Twitter, yeah.
Elon, what'd you do?
We'll find out. But I'm going to take off, y'all. I ranted your ear off enough.
It's a good video.
Yeah.
And they know where we stand right now with what's happening in the world. They know where we're at.
Yeah. Let's tell the Supreme Court to give women their rights back. Okay? Yeah. I don't want to see women die of ectopic pregnancies because you're too ignorant to understand that.
Yeah.
If you value life so much, you would value the mother's life.
That's right.
And let's leave trans people alone and let them live their life. Let them be happy.
Yes.
Trans people need to be happy more than most people. I'll just say that. They need to be happy. Leave them alone.
That's right.
I've known too many trans people to be like, we should just pick on that. Nah. Leave them alone and let them be happy. And the gays too. Leave them alone, let them be happy. Let everyone be happy. Hell. And if you're not happy and you're miserable and you want to tear people down, well, find some freaking happiness in your life, goofball.
Yeah.
I'll let you guys go. Peace out. Peace marinara. You know the stuff. Love you. Bye, guys.